Hey, Robert Morris University. I heard you want to learn a bit more about me, so I figured, hey, what better way to show you who I am than to illustrate my life in some subpar drawings. Hey look, it's me. Alright, it all started a little over 17 years ago on May 9th, 2000, when a stork placed me on the front porch of a quaint suburban home in Sicklerville, New Jersey. This particular house was owned by Sean and Kathleen Ryan. Sean Ryan, my dad, is a Coast Guard veteran that now works at Dansko, the shoe company, as an IT manager. Kathleen Ryan, or she prefers Kathy, or as I prefer Mom, used to be a preschool teacher, but presently she is a stay-at-home, domestic engineer. When I arrived at the Ryan household, there are already 3 other children living there. Brittany, the oldest, at 10 years old, Pat at 7, and Katie at 4 years old. We always seemed to get along, so it was smooth sailing. Growing up, I lived a fairly normal life. Went to church on Sundays, played soccer in the fall, baseball in the spring. I loved making my family laugh, and one of the things that always made them crack up was when I was probably 2 or 3 years old, and I would go around singing the jingle, Viva Viagra, that I had heard on TV. It's a catchy jingle. I didn't know what was so funny about it, but they sure did. Look, they're even crying. In October 2003, another stork came by one night and dropped off another baby. This is Megan, putting her at kid number 5. In 2004, I started preschool. This is the place where I made my first few friends, like Ian and Gurkrat, and even my imaginary friend Matt. Must have been a coincidence that we had the same name. Matt's not really, per se, an imaginary friend. He's always just been in my head. Yeah, I have voices in my head, I guess you could say. I see dead people. My best friend throughout my childhood was Katie O'Sullivan. She's a year older than me, but our families were pretty close. I remember going to her house pretty much every day. We could occupy our days doing pretty much anything, from soccer to video games to Monopoly to riding scooters to reading scary stories. It was the best. After preschool came elementary school. Starting off strong, I remember going to the wrong classroom on the very first day of school because I was just following the kid in front of me, who ended up not even being in my class. So that was fun. My whole life, I've pretty much accepted the fact that I'm the teacher's pet. Everyone knows it, so I don't deny it. One time in 3rd grade, the teacher punished my class by taking away 5 minutes of recess, but she said I wasn't included in that. Unfortunately for me, it was raining that day, so recess was in the classroom, and for the first 5 minutes of it, I just sat there playing by myself while everyone watched. Being a teacher's pet sure didn't help there. And oh yeah, in 2006, when I was in kindergarten, apparently that vacancy sign out front was still lit up, because along came another stork to drop off the very last Ryan kid, Madison, number 6. I've always been a very shy kid. Whenever I spoke out loud in class, my face always got as red as a tomato. Not my words, that's what all the other kids said. In 8th grade, I was the NJHS treasurer, which meant I had to make a speech at the induction ceremony, so you can just imagine how red my face was up on that stage. But middle school is when I slowly started coming out of my shell. I became slowly more social and less scared. The tomato face thing whenever I talk, though, has still, to this day, never gone away. But a majority of the friends I currently have, I met in middle school. My best friend, Brandon, I met in 6th grade. In 7th grade, I met this girl named Cassidy. She was pretty cute and funny and smart, and after a bit of time, I developed a crush on her. For now, keep her in the back of your head. Another big thing that happened when middle school rolled around was I decided that I loved soccer. So I started only playing that instead of baseball too. Since then, soccer's pretty much taken over my life. I'm obsessed. Watching, playing, talking, I'm all about soccer. My favorite team that I follow with a burning passion is Manchester City. They play across the lake in England. Every weekend, I wake up at 7 a.m. to make sure I can watch all the English Premier League games. Each Christmas, I pretty much just receive more Manchester City clothing, jerseys, balls, posters, you name it. High school. These have been some of the best years of my life. I've really come out of my shell, and at this point, this trail is walking around freely. My confidence in talking to others and in front of the class has skyrocketed. But of course, there's still the tomato face sometimes. In 2016, my junior year, I got my first job as a busboy at Texas Roadhouse. I was the first person born in 2000 to work there. Oh yeah, and remember that girl Cassie from 7th grade? Well, my crush on her never really went away. It lasted 4 years until I finally mustered the courage to ask her out on December 29th, 2016. While her first response was, "Are you serious?" a few seconds later it turned into a, "Sure. Hey, I'll take it. My first girlfriend." We even won the class of 2018's Cutest Couple Award, so that's pretty cool. Leaving high school will of course be bittersweet. I'm going to be losing a lot of friends. Cassie believes high school was my prime, but I'm excited for college. I can't wait to start doing the work that will give me a career. Hopefully. I want to become an actuary, and maybe one day raise my own family in some quaint suburban home.